when this is gonna be over, because I keep going and going and going and going. This rhythm will make sense someday, because I will put a random video when I feel like it's appropriate. Totally didn't rhyme. Hello. Yes. I'm running out of stuff to say because it just keeps going. But I guess I mean we have the treasure, and that leaves 2 hearts, 2 pieces of heart, and what's that? Sorry. That leaves the monster key. In between those things is activating the last water flow. Whoops. Jaboom. Now that other one seems to be like a decoration, or oh, it gets the pressure up for this one. Yeah, Nintendo logic. Even if I drank water on that little break, my throat is killing me. Switch. Okay. So let me give you insight of what was my train of thought when I was here the first time. I didn't know what was gonna happen after this, but so I was like, I was thinking, so I am at the 3rd temple to get the last fuse shadow. So I was thinking, is this it? Dun dun dun. Okay, my line of thought was also, well, if the game gets only to this point, it's gonna be a bit disappointing. Because I was with the Wind Waker, it wasn't that I was disappointed, but it was like I kind of wanted it to be more temples and less side quests. But ever since Majora's Mask came out, it's been like that. It's been more side quest than main quest. And I was wondering if in this game it was gonna be different. It was gonna be like in Ocarina of Time, where it was kind of like this really nice balance between side quests, and the main quest was very long, counting the first 3 dungeons, and then the forest temple, the mountain crater temple, the water temple, the spirit temple, the shadow temple, and then ultimately, of course, the Ganon's castle and stuff, Ganon's tower. I mean, the game is long. They really kind of gave it their all, but if you think in Majora's Mask, you're just thinking about, okay, 3 temples, that's it. I mean, the 4 temples, sorry. And that is Swamp, Mountain, Ocean, and then the canyon, and that's it. Oh, there's a treasure over there. I think this one is different. Or I could be wrong. It could be just money, who knows. But the other one, I'm really sure it's just rupees. We got a comp ass, and it's such an ass because it's a comp. mm. Yeah. So and then of course as I did the Wind Waker LP, I figured that it had a lot more content on side questing than Ocarina of Time, with all the main quests and all that stuff. But it was so much grinding that it became a little obnoxious, like, it wasn't bad. I'm just saying that it gets a little to you when, it's like friends of mine that sometimes have played the Wind Waker in the past. When they borrow it from me, they said that when they get to the point where they need to gather the whole Triforce parts, they kind of dismotivate and stop playing. So, I get that. I get that it's it's a bit hard to do that so frequently, especially me, that that I needed to record the whole thing, and then I needed to edit it out and then post it on YouTube. And then that one at least didn't have that little to do. Well, for example, it kind of did at first, because you do the first 2 temples, and then the 3rd temple is kind of like giving away, since Jabun or Jaboon gives you the pearl without fight or anything. But then you have the Tower of the Gods, which is kind of like takes place of Jaboon's temple, and then you have an extra 2, so it's not too bad. So it's a bit longer in storyline. It's a bit longer than Majora's Mask, but still, in main storyline, it wasn't really that long. So with this one, I had a really high expectations, because I was waiting for another kinda Ocarina of Time-ish. Another thing that I've been investigating is the other Zelda game that it's coming out, that there are some reports and people have been writing about it. And at this point of my life, I really want something really different. With this game, I made an exception because I was waiting for a successor to Ocarina of Time, and this one made a really amazing job on its own. So now, instead of looking for a successor to Ocarina of Time, I'm looking for, kind of like a successor as well, but I'm looking for something very different. Like a new type of Zelda game. In the information that I was looking for, they say that they're looking for, they're gonna use a new team, young people. Is it that you do this? Oh, no. Yeah, they're gonna use a new team, but apparently they're gonna be recycling the story again. This is a rumor, but I'm not really sure if it's true. The traditional Zelda story, so I don't know. If they do so, it's really unlikely for me to get into it, because what I'm waiting for is a new Zelda, not a recycled Zelda game again. Nintendo really needs to get into this, and this is their trump card. They can't just keep recycling over and over again. They get results, but I think that up to this point, they need to make something new. At least that's what I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, so I'll see you next time. Bye bye.